What is going on, life fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives Make Money on the Trainer podcast. It's your boy, B Mark. And in today's episode, we got an eventful one. All right. Today's episode, I got fucking hacked last night. I got hacked. 12:30 in the morning. I woke up to a call from my auntie, which is super weird to a call at 12:30. And I was looking and like my auntie Sharon's fucking funny. She works for me and she's one of my sales reps. And she'll text me about the stupidest shit. Like she'll call me at 9 p.m. to be like, hey, we got a question in the inbox and a client wants to know how many times a day should we post on Instagram? And I'm like, Auntie Sharon, like, if you call me about this again, during my movie night with my wife, I'm going to fucking lose it. So I thought it was one of those. So I just ignored it. I'm like, Auntie Sharon, here we go again. Then I get a call from one of my friends, Cam Adair. Check my phone, fucking hacked. So literally I spent the entire night getting my Instagram account back. And I'm going to give you guys some things that you guys should do right fucking now, so that this doesn't happen to you, because it wasn't fun. Okay. I had two-factor text turned on and that wasn't enough. So thing number one, get verified. If you're not paying for verification right now, I would highly recommend paying for verification, because getting verified allows you to log in with your Face ID. So even if hackers steal your shit, which they fucking did for me, I was able to get into my account because I had my Face ID. They changed my email on my account and the phone number. And so basically all night, I was playing fucking who can get shit done in the account faster, because he would see me log in and I would change the password, but then he'd get an email and a text about it. And within 20 seconds, he kicked me out. And we did that for fucking like 3 hours. Anyways, so get verified would be number one. Number two, there's an option to turn on verification or authentication from your guys' phone. You can download the Google Authenticator app. Do that, because then if somebody tries to log into your account, the only way that they can get in is if they have access to the device that you register in, which means, and the device, there's like a new code every 15 seconds. And so turn that on, because now like you'd have to have my fucking phone to hack my account. So anyways, that was fun. And I've been up for 12 hours straight. It is now noon. So let's have some fucking fun today. First client up, you have to start with a win and then you can ask me a question. Coach Dana, how are you?
I'm doing fucking amazing.
I love that.
Last month was definitely a really crazy month between the PT Dom event and then going to 2 other events. I think that considering, last I was on Podchats, I was asking about how to manage the influx of applications or how to go about that. And I ended up getting over 45 coaching applications from that one CTA, which was honestly absolutely mind blowing. It really taught me like, I need to like ask for shit and stop like expecting people to just do it. But I did notice that I had like one issue. I do want to also acknowledge one other win too, even though I haven't quite hit 10K. I did sign 5 new clients in the midst of 3 trips in 1 month. So considering I only have one this upcoming month that's in state, I think that this June is going to be the month. But I also did another CTA and I got 25 applications from this recent one. And my biggest issue is when I have applications that are definitely like not qualified, or they say that they're not able to invest, or they are looking for something cheap, even though throughout my entire application, I'm like, this is an investment. This is one-on-one coaching. This is like, something that's more detailed, they get to the end and they still vote that. So my question is, how do I go about telling people they're not qualified? I know and understand, like give them ebooks, still give them value, but I feel I'm the type of person that wants to make people happy and make people feel accepted. And I feel like one of my biggest barriers is making people feel like I'm not accepting them, even though that's kind of true. I don't want it to come across the wrong way. So how should I go about that?
Dana, I love you so much, but if you ask me for free business coaching just because you like my content, I would say no. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's people in your audience right now. And even though you might like them, like you can't pay your rent with your feelings, right? You can't buy that kitty's food that's in your lap with your feelings. So you can't be everything for everybody. So that's number one.
Right.
Just accepting the fact that you're going to let some people down is like number one, and being okay with that. And that doesn't mean you're dismissive and you're not like, you don't message them and you're like, hey, you brokey, you can't afford me. Like you won't do that. Right. But no. This is a simple solve. So first things first, I want everyone to understand that out of every 10 people that apply for your coaching program, 5 of those people are not going to buy anything from anybody. They're just fucking kicking tires. That's just how it works. I would say 3 to 5 of those people are interested in buying from you. Now, if you can convert 5 out of 10 applications, you're laughing. I get about 10 applications a day. And I would say 5 or 6 of them say they don't have the money. So
Mhm.
I'm not going to book calls with those people because
Right.
they've straight up told me they can't afford it. So I
Right.
think you need to come up with a different system. And I'm going to tell you what I do. And then I think you can steal it. So
Okay.
anybody that books a call or fills out an application has intent to purchase, correct? That's why they filled out the application. When they mention they have a financial struggle, then obviously that becomes an issue. So number one, don't take the call with them. And you don't even have to offer the call because at first you're just
Oh,
doing
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I
it.
just don't know how to initiate that message with them because they fill out my CTA and I send them a message because again, I get a lot of people raising their hand. I'm like, hey, fill out my application. That way I know I can help you and know that you're like, committed to this. And even though they go through all those steps, they still get to the end and they're like, I'm not able to invest.
Totally
And it's
normal.
like,
Yep.
what do
Totally.
I say to that?
Yeah, totally normal. So I'm going to tell you what to do. Okay. And Janelle told me not to do this and I'm going to get in trouble, but that's fine. So if you ask a question about the group, say Brian said he was going to get in trouble for this, but he's saying it anyways. Create like a note in your phone that's like your program details. And so have it be like, what's your coaching program called?
I just call it the Brave Lifestyle Program.
Okay. So this is the Brave Lifestyle Program. It comes with, and then have like 3 different areas: training, and then have a couple bullet points, nutrition, a couple bullet points, accountability, a couple bullet points. And then I would say, do you have any questions about that? When they say no, they'd be like, that sounds great. And you're like, okay, cool. The price point is this. And I would just send them a DM with the pricing.
Okay. So it's
So,
like when
so
they know
here's,
they're not, when they say they're not able to invest, you're
here's,
just like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to tell you
yeah.
because I know
So
you're
yeah,
not.
so that's, have that saved as a note in your phone. So that will take you fucking 2 minutes to write. Don't ask us how to write it in the mastermind group because I will definitely get in trouble if you guys ask in the group. I'll tell you right now on this podcast so you guys don't have to fucking ask in the group. Make a note on your phone, call it the name of your program, training, nutrition, and accountability. Have 3 different like separate areas. In the training, have a couple bullet points about how your program helps them get specific results. In the nutrition, have a couple bullet points about how your nutrition gets some results. On the accountability, have a couple bullet points. And then I would send that message and I'd be like, do you have any questions about this? And when they say no, then I'd be like, okay, cool. Here's the investment options. And I would list 2 investment options. Option number 1 is $350 per month/month, or option number 2 is $1,200 for 16 weeks. Which one works best for you? So that's just in your notes in your phone. Okay. Now I'll teach you how to use this. Everyone that applies for your coaching program, out of every 10 applications, 5 of them, 3 to 5 of them are going to say that they're broke. So the people that don't say that they're broke, you book a phone call with. That's obvious. The people that do say that they cannot afford your coaching program, now you're going to send them a message and it's going to be a video from you. And it's going to say, now you're not dismissive. Now you're inviting. I'm going to use this coffee cup as my, actually, I can just use my fucking phone. Dana, what's going on? I hope you're having the best day of your life. Listen, I just reviewed your application and good news. I do have a spot in my coaching program for you and I can just send you all the details over chat. So if you're interested in seeing the details of what it would be like to work with me, send me a hell yes and I'll send them through. So now every single person that comes in gets pitched. And now
Okay.
instead of dismissing all those people, because there might be some people that say they don't have the money, but then they fucking pull $1,200 out of their ass because they just put that on the form. And out of those people, those 5 people that you send that video to, or sorry, that fucking text thread to, 4 of them are probably going to say no. But if one of them says yes, now you're making money out of the people that said that they couldn't afford it instead of just dismissing them.
Okay. Because I have like at least in the last month, out of the 60 plus applications I got, about 15 to 20 of them said like, I can't invest. And
Yep.
then about 10 to 15 of them said like, I just want something cheap with minimal accountability because I have
Yep.
4 different options. And the people that I've been focusing on with the DM script and really like kind of digging in are the people who said I'm moderately able to invest and I am willing to do anything.
As you should. As you should. And so when you guys get to the $1 Million Mastermind, we literally teach sell by chat for that. And then you take calls with qualified people and you sell by chat anyone that isn't qualified. But that's a hack for sell by chat that I don't have to, actually teach you how to do the Loom videos and stuff like that. That by itself will make you more money this month.
And I'm not at that point yet.
You're not at that point yet, but I would have this in your back pocket so that you can fire that off to anybody that quote unquote isn't qualified.
Okay. I'll do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. I hope you have the best day of your life. Hello, Mrs. Winner.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm having the fucking best day ever.
The longest day ever.
I honestly, what's funny is when I got my account back, I literally felt like I could run through a fucking brick wall. Kirsten's like, are you going to go to sleep? I was like, go to sleep. I got legs. See you later. I just fucking went to the gym. That's life.
I'm glad you got it back.
Me too.
So I have 2 things I want to tell you. So first of all, we talked about renewing and I told you, I don't know if I'm going to do 6 months or 12 months. I'm going to do 12. I'm saying this here because otherwise I'm not going to do it.
You're fucking funny. I like it. Public accountability. I didn't ask you to do that. That's the best part. I honestly totally forgot about it because it was yesterday. I was like, whatever. That's fucking funny. I
Yeah.
like you.
I know. I didn't message you because of the hacking. I was like,
Touche.
I better not.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
better
Smart
not
move.
try that.
Yeah. Smart move. Yeah.
So I'll message you later about that. But so my content is going really well. Like most of the videos that I use that same phrase that we talked about are getting a lot of views, a ton of saves, and I'm growing every day. And I did my 4-day challenge and I sold a couple of people. I'm noticing that like challenges and stuff, when they can get to know me, that works for me.
Yep.
And like then I can sell them. So now I'm just, because obviously I can't do like a challenge every couple of weeks.
Mhm.
So I've been thinking like of doing an ebook, a free
Pause.
ebook.
Pause. What about the challenge causes people to trust you enough to want to buy?
I don't actually know because the turn up rate wasn't that great. Like the
Pause.
first call,
How many people were like would tune up to the calls that you did?
to the call, the first one I had 4 people.
Yeah.
And the last 3 I did by myself. So
Okay.
nobody
And
fucking.
out of the 4 people, you sold 2 of them, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And no, those were not like the people that showed up, they didn't buy.
Okay. All right.
People
So.
that didn't come.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you, here's my perspective. Okay. And so I was hoping to find a hack in there and I was hoping to find an example, but unfortunately we didn't. That's okay. I think challenges are good for everybody to do across the board every 6 weeks. The reason is there's some people in your audience, Simone, that are interested in working with you, but they're not actually interested in applying. Like they're like, it's kind of like when you go out on a date with somebody or like when you see somebody and you're like, yeah, I'm kind of attracted to you, but I'm not attracted enough to like ask for your number. You're like, you're cute, but you're not that cute. So like, that's how your prospects feel about you when they first follow you. They're like, I'm interested, but I'm not that interested. And so having a challenge where they can enter for free is an excuse or a reason in their head for them to reach out to you. So oftentimes there's going to be prospects that are like maybe on the fence that will say yes to that. And then because they said yes to that, they've already said yes to one thing, they're going to say yes to the program too. So that's why doing challenges works. I'll tell you how to warm up your audience more though. And it's really simple. And I don't know if you're doing it or not, but you should start doing it if you're not. How often are you going live?
I started going live 3 times, like 3 weeks ago.
Perfect.
A week, 3 times.
I would say keep doing that because that's the reason that challenges with like getting people to rock up to the lives is the reason. Because even if you only get 4 people that rock up to those lives and you talk to those 4 people, man, but you've got a TikTok account too that does decent. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go live on TikTok and Instagram, you have 2 phones?
Yep.
Yeah. TikTok and Instagram 3 times a week, I think is going to warm your prospects up. Are you already doing that right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we do 5 times a week? Right? I'll tell you my logic behind that because if it's like, if you do instead of 3 times a week, you do 5 times a week and they're just 10-minute live streams where you're just going live, like, hey guys, I just wanted to come say what's up and answer your questions today. 5 times a week, if, on those other 2 days, if one extra person rocks up and is interested enough to work with you, they can send you a DM. And then on every live stream, you're always like, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but on every live stream, yo, if you're interested in working with me, I want you to send me a DM that says tone up after this live stream and I'll help you out. Or on one of your live streams, maybe you give away a free ebook. On one of your live streams, you do a CTA to if you want me to figure out what your macros are for free, comment macros and I'll reach out to you and I'll figure out your actual macros. If you want me to audit your workout program and you're here right now, comment workout, you can send me your plan. I'll tell you what's good, what's not. If you want me to draw you up a free workout plan and you're on this live stream, comment the word workout and I'll screenshot it and I'll send you a workout afterwards. Another thing I'll do with live streams is I screenshot anybody that's there and I send them a DM afterwards. So like as soon as your live stream's done, anyone that rocks up, that's the benefit of having a small audience, by the way. When you have a small audience, you can do that. When I go live, there's 50 people tuning in. So I can't look at each individual username and be like, hey, what did you think of the live? If I could, I would, because that's really smart. So yeah, I think that the reason that 40 challenges work, well, there's 2 reasons. Number one is because it's a really easy thing for people to say yes to without actually applying for your coaching program. But then when they're actually in the challenge, the parasocial relationship from video.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because some of them could have watched the replay probably.
Yep. And I just want to say one more thing, because this is important for everybody. Reels will get you more followers. Stories and live streams will get you more clients. So like the reel game is going good now. You're getting the views, but the reels aren't going to sell. Like people aren't going to make a buying decision based off of what they see in a reel.
Yeah.
They're going to make a buying decision based off of what they see in their Instagram story, in your Instagram stories and on your live streams. Like if they tune into your live streams and they're super valuable, like that's where somebody's going to make a buying decision. They're watching your Instagram stories, and every single day they're seeing clients that you're working with. That's where they'll make a buying decision.
Yeah. Okay. Can I ask one more question?
Of course, I'm here for you.
So I'm getting a lot of hate. I'm used to the hate, so it doesn't really bother me that much anymore, but I don't know if I should like act on it. Should I just ignore it? So I'm working with like skinny fat women. So I say skinny fat in there, and I went through a bulk. So I'm not like super cut. And so I'm getting a lot of like comments about that. And I'm just wondering, like, because I've used some of them and have like then just showcased my clients and told them, like, if you're just following advice from people because they look like you want to look, then, you know, that's not good. What's that?
You're feeding into it. So I'll tell you what I do, and I'll tell you what you should do. So the goal is to be so fucking confident that you can just say, like, you can just stand on your point and you can be like, fuck you. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
thanks for the comment. And like, I don't give a shit what you think. Like, you look at some of my comments, like some people will like talk shit to me and I will literally clap back at them super hard. But that's just because like I firmly believe in what I'm fucking saying. And I'm not going to get angry at you. I just like somebody disagrees with the fact that I'm like, you should do organic versus paid. And some business coaches will come at me and I will literally argue with them in the comments because I'm like, I'm right, you're wrong. End of discussion. That's just how I feel. But when I first started Simone, every time I get a negative comment, it would like trigger me and make me feel super negative. And then when I'd be replying to those comments, I'd be like, and like fucking like trying to come at them back. So that's not productive. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not productive. So I'll tell you what will get you more confident in replying to the hate. First things first, if you're getting hate, that means you're popping. So like hate is good.
Yeah. Like,
The reason you're getting all the saves is because you're getting the hate. Like you want the good and the bad. And the second thing is the way that you should respond to hate, Simone, in a way that is productive and will help you build confidence is you just say, thanks so much for engaging on my page. I appreciate you. I hope you have the best day of your life. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's so nice of you to comment on this video. Thank you. And they'll just keep fucking, you're like, thank you. Have a nice day. And then if they get rude, you just block them. I just say, thank you. They're helping you push your content.
I know. Well, one of those videos has now over 1 million views and the other one 400,000. So
dude, and I'm going to say one more thing. When you hit the algo, when you guys hit the algorithm, get ready. The fucking smoke is coming. All right. You guys want to see some funny shit? Go look at my viral content and look through the comments. They're fucking ruthless.
Yeah.
Part of it. Who the fuck's this guy with the tattooed hand doing a fucking profile and it's fucking brokey? It's funny. I'm like, fucking touche. I'm glad you think that. I'm like, I wouldn't take advice from you, motherfucker. You have 3 posts on your Instagram. But it's like, that's just part of the game. If you want to fucking go viral, you're going to get the smoke.
Yeah. I know. I've been getting it like since forever on TikTok. So
good.
I'm fine with it.
That means you're doing something right.
Good. Okay. I won't eat into it.
Deal.
Awesome. Okay.
Fist bump on the public commitment. Good job. I like that. That's fucking dope. I'm here for that energy. Sandra from Australia. What's up? How can I help you?
So win is that this week I had 4 calls booked, 1 extra one, but then she got called into work, night shift life, had to reschedule. But that's still like really, really cool, like good for me because that's like the most I've kind of ever had is like nearly 5 calls in a week.
Yep.
And then also signed up a client I had a call with her the week previous. I had to go away for work, think about it, come back, got signed up. So that's amazing. So did that all over the DMs and then signed another client yesterday. So the momentum is happening, which is really, really epic. And then it was funny that you just had this thing about Meta Verified because I actually was going to ask about it before you got hacked. My question, like I had pre-planned a question in my head yesterday and it was, is it worth getting Meta Verified? Because I am wondering about it.
Yep.
And then does it change like how your content goes out and whatnot as well?
So it depends on your account. So one of the benefits of getting hacked is I realized that I have a Facebook ads rep, which I did not know until I got hacked and I was fucking figuring out every possible solution that I could. And one of the things I heard is that like, so for an account like mine, Sammy, where like I already have influence, I'm already going viral. It's not going to help my account if I go like, because there's like a Meta Verified subscription where you can like pay for higher tiers. So if you guys have the option to do the higher tier, I would fucking do it. But just basic Meta Verified, the reason it's going to do well, Sammy, is because when your videos pop up in people's news feeds, there's a check mark right beside it. So like it confirms that you're an authentic account. when you're leaving comments on your prospects' photos, there's a blue check mark. You look more legit automatically. So
Yeah,
just based
gotcha.
on that, it will help. In terms of prioritizing it in the algorithm, I don't believe / know if it does that. So I don't want to comment on that, but makes you look more legit. And if anything ever did happen to your account, it's fucking pretty easy to get back if you have your face attached to it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, done. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've actually had something similar happen to my Facebook before where they changed my email and stuff, and it was like the biggest fuck around.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it feels. And
Not
then
today.
I also have a little a second question that kind of just came up on the lead on from the talking about the application forms and whatnot. So when you're in the DMs, and so when I'm like ready to take the next step, that's when I just do the Calendly form.
Mhm.
But when do you just send them to do an application form? Like I just heard that they were saying in the like if they reach out to a CTA or anything, then you just say fill out my application form and then we'll have the conversation. Versus when do you just
Yep.
jump into the DM script and do Calendly?
Yep. So that's a great question. So everything is contextual. So I'll give you the contextual answer. When you have a small audience, like my definition of small Sammy is your audience, under 10 calls booked a week, every single DM conversation is Calendly, is just
Yeah.
let's book a call. When
Yeah.
you have a larger audience, like Dana had a call to action that popped off that had like 50 to 75. I think there was like 100 leads or something like that. And so
Yeah,
my
wow.
instruction to Dana was you're going to reply to those leads with a video that says, hey, what's going on, girl? Listen, I didn't think I was going to get 100 people to reply, but I did. And so I don't know who's serious and who's not. So in order to figure out who's serious, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send through a client application and you can fill it out and you can let me know all your details. And if you are serious, I can get back to you with everything that you need. So if that's cool with you, drop a hell yes in the chat and I'll send through my application. And now she doesn't have
Yeah,
to spend
gotcha.
fucking 100 hours in the DMs figuring out who's serious and who's not, because the hot leads will say hell yes, they'll fill out an application, and now she's just going through the actual qualified ones. So you're basically creating more hoops to jump through, which is what you need to do when you get a bigger audience. Because like
Yeah.
with a small audience, you want as little hoops as possible to jump through, because if somebody's
Yeah.
interested, you want them to be able to reach out to you. But when you start getting a bigger audience, like when we're talking about like Trent Harrison, who's got 400,000 followers, like he needs to create as many loops to jump through as possible because he gets 17-year-old boys that wants to know his fucking six-pack plan. So we need to create like, you have to go through this step, and this step, and then this step,
Yeah.
so that the hot leads will find themselves all the way at the end. And then Trent just talks to those people.
Yeah, okay, that makes absolute sense. Yeah, that would just like spun me a bit. I also with in the Calendly form, I have like I don't say specific pricing. I just say like I have little to spend right now. I budget's tight, but if it's works, whatever. And then what's the last one? I can afford anything if I'm guaranteed results. Like those ones I think you get from the CLA.
Yep.
Is that still okay, or should
Yep.
I actually go? I can invest like 0 to 100, or
I wouldn't.
don't do. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I wouldn't. No, my questions say the same thing that yours do. Mine, there's 4 options.
Okay.
I'm willing to invest whatever the price. My budget's tight, but I'm willing to invest. I don't really have the funds for a mentor right now, or I just want some free advice. So
Yeah. Yeah.
free advice and no funds get canceled.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I might switch mine up a bit to have that in there, because one is like I have little to spend right now.
Yeah.
And there's been multiple times I have that, and then they sign up to my full program anyway. So I'm like, well, I just went in there with like the mindset I wasn't gonna. It was gonna be a waste of time, and it wasn't. So I might change it with the free advice thing too. That's a really good idea.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, beautiful. That's all from me. Thank you.
Love it. I hope you have the best day of your life.
I sure will. You too, now that you are back in action.
I fucking will have the best day of my life. I'm great. I feel great. Thank you. Danny motherfucking Latman, what's going on, brother?
What's up, champ? How you feeling?
Dude, I'm feeling fucking great. I'm a little tired, but fuck it. We're rocking and rolling. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. We're starting off with wins, right?
Absolutely. Tell me the good stuff.
Cool. So this is like related to the event, actually. So I was there. Obviously, I met a lot of people. One of the guys, we connected and we hopped on a call about a week ago. We exchanged value. I gave him content. He gave me some other stuff. With his advice, I made $6,000 the next day.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that paid double the event. So that's cool.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, that's the win. My question is, how would you structure a lead magnet for like a high volume, whether it's stories, videos, like the ManyChat sequence? Like, how would you? I'm gonna have a lot of unqualified people, right?
Okay. So you basically want to do a lead magnet because before I answer that question, What are you doing right now for what's your CTA schedule again, Danny? We talked about this in the last call.
Yeah, I'm doing every day. DM me the word ready with a transformation.
Cool. And how's that going for you?
I'm booking calls, but all the clients I've made have been from me replying to a poll.
So they reply to a poll?
Yeah, I've noticed the last few weeks I've been getting all the clients from. I'll put a poll. Hey, are you on a fitness journey? Are you in my program? Do you like my content? Whatever. And I just message them, and that's where I made the money.
Okay. And the people that are DMing you ready, you're not earning income from that?
I haven't landed a client from that, no, but I have a lot of calls lined up from that.
Okay. And that's like, how many calls have you had from the ready thing?
5 to 12,
You've
something
had
like that.
you've had five and you haven't sold any?
Well, I think in total I've had like 5 to 10 in the last few weeks. Like 2
Okay.
weeks, I had 5 to 15, something like that. I don't know how many were from actually the CTA.
Okay. All right. Okay. So a couple of things. First things first is our call volume is increasing. So you're doing something right. So good job there. I'm fucking stoked about that. Second thing, when it comes to lead magnets, really there's two different lead magnets that you guys can do, and I'll tell you both of them. Type of lead magnet number one is a lead magnet where you're doing like some sort of tangible thing that your audience would get a fuckload of value from. Like for you, Danny, your guys want to get shredded. And so it would be is that correct in saying that? They want to get shredded?
Skinny fat men, so muscle or get shredded, either one.
Okay. So like the Danny Latman guide to your six pack or something like that. And then you did it's like how to calculate your macros for your ideal, like so that you can get a six pack. And you just like do an ebook that's like that. Throughout the ebook, the best way to structure it, Danny, is throughout the ebook, you want to have, let's say it's tip number one, do tip number one, go to caloriecalculator.com, whatever the fuck, and then put a little description and then put a before and after of a client that utilized that tip. And then underneath that before and after, put DM coaching on Instagram if you want some help with this. Tip number two, fucking blah, 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 blah. And then put a before and after of a client that got results in your program. Under that, put DM coaching on Instagram if you want info. Tip number three, blah, 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 blah. Before and after, under that, put DM coaching on Instagram if you want some more info. And then at the end, do a short little write-up talking about how many clients you've worked with, showing your best client transformations, and then maybe put a link to your client application in the ebook. So the ebook is essentially a sales page. You're giving them value. You want to make sure that it's actually fucking valuable, because if they read the book and they're like, this is dog shit, then they're not going to be happy with it. But throughout the ebook, you're like, oh, by the way, social proof. Oh, by the way, social proof. Oh, by the way, social proof. So that's way number one. Way number two, and I think that's a really effective strategy. So the way that you'd set that up on ManyChat is you would delete all your Instagram stories and you put up one story and it would say, new free ebook with like a mind blown emoji. And like I spent 10 hours on this ebook and I was going to charge $99 for it because it's that valuable, but I decided I'm going to give it away for FREE. So if you want to learn how to calculate your macros, figure out calculate your macros, get a six pack and be shredded in time for summer, DM me the word six pack and I'm going to send you a free ebook, no catch. And then I would just leave that up for 12 to 24 hours. That's going to cause a fuckload of people to reply to your story because you have a big following. Then there's going to be a bunch of outbounds that go out with the ebook. I would have a ManyChat sequence attached with, this is how I would set it up because I'm really simple.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be like, hey fam, exclamation mark, thanks so much for requesting the ebook. Here it is, ... PS, comma, if you read the ebook and you absolutely love what's in there and you want some help implementing it, reply to this DM with the word coaching. And I've got a limited time offer for you or something like that. And I've got something special for you, something like that. And so they read the ebook, they reply coaching, and now you're in a DM script. So that's how I would set it up. I'm not even going to tell you the second way because that's more than enough to do for now. And we can test it out this week.
Okay. Yeah, I already have the lead magnet, build muscle with at the end is the type form.
Yep.
So you think I should not like go in there with every DM, just leave the message, hey, DM me for coaching and just check whoever replies.
Yeah. So again, you have 100,000 followers plus, right? And so if you play the game of like, let's look for the hot leads, like that's a really fucking hard game to play because they're everywhere. And so the game that you need to keep playing is getting people to reply to you. Because let's say 100 people request the ebook and 10 people reply with the word coaching and you book 7 phone calls. That to me sounds a lot better than 100 people reply with the ebook and then you spend the next fucking week in your DMs hunting for the people that are serious and not getting discouraged because you're like, fuck, like all these people just want free shit. Of course they do. You said it's free. So like give them the free stuff. And then with the free stuff, be like, hey, if you like this free stuff and you want more stuff, then reply. Like that's the game that I would be playing if I had your audience and I didn't have a team.
Awesome. Appreciate you. And if once they do reply, I got to figure out if they're 12 years old or from India or anything like that where they
Yep.
can't buy?
So
Is that where you
first,
just
first question you could ask would be like, hey, hey fam, thanks so much for the reply. 3 quick questions. Number 1, how old are you? Number 2, where are you from? And number 3, what's your main goal? Boom. That's just like a fucking copy and paste message. Or you could just make it really easy. Like, hey fam, thanks for the reply. 2 quick questions. Number 1, how old are you? Number 2, where are you from? I'm 21 years old and I'm from fucking Canada. Sweet. Thanks for replying to the story, brother. I appreciate you. I get a lot of people that are 12 years old replying. So ha ha ha. Glad you're not one of those guys. How long have you been on your fitness journey for? Bam. You're into the DM script.
Cool. Awesome. That was awesome. I'm going to implement that. You're posting this on your podcast, right?
Yep.
Cool. And just one more question, like in terms of this, because you're saying the game is like constantly taking the hot people, letting them come to me. So I need to have this type of thing with the lead magnet or specific CTA and just always have like a marketing thing going on. Like every week have a new way of doing
No,
this.
now every week you have 2 new ways. 2. Sunday night, you delete all of your Instagram stories and it's, hey, I'm looking for, 5 men that want to drop 10 to 15 pounds of body fat and see their 6-pack in the next 60 days. If that's you, reply to the story with the word 6-pack and I'll reach out to see if I can help. And then when you do that, Danny, how many inbounds do you get out of curiosity?
For which CTA?
Like if you did a CTA telling people to DM you, how many inbounds would you get?
On a story or?
Yeah, on a story. Yeah.
5 guys, like 250.
250 inbounds. So if that's the case, then what I would do is I would attach a ManyChat to the inbound. And here's what the ManyChat would say. It would say something like, hey fam, thanks so much for the reply. Usually when I do a call to action like this, I get about 250 people apply. LOL, I'm not a magician. I can't get back to everyone. So if you want to skip the line and you show me that you're serious, fill out this client application and reply to this message with the word done once it's all done, and I'll get back to you. And now you've got 250 inbounds, and now instantly they fill out a CTA or they fill out an application. Let's say 70 of those people fill out an application. 40 of them said that they don't have the money. 30 of them said they do have the money. Now you just revealed all the hot leads and you can just book calls with those people.
Legendary. I appreciate you. Your tips are amazing. I appreciate that.
Is that helpful?
Very helpful.
That's once a week. That's once a week. And then once a week you could do like an ebook. You can do a lead magnet. You could also once a week do one of your polls. So like Monday, you do a hard CTA for coaching. And then Thursday, you could do one of your polls like, yo, what's the biggest struggle that you have in your fitness journey? But like twice a week is like the intentional time to go fucking look for leads.
Got you. Awesome. Appreciate you, man.
Got you, bro. I'm excited to see your call volume increasing. 20K Danny is coming, bro. And then 30K Danny.
Coming.
Let's go. What's up, Maureen?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing fucking fantastic. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you. So a few questions today. Hang on. First, I've got a couple of wins. So the first one is my Instagram's going really well, hit 12K yesterday, which is super exciting. So we're growing and client base is growing as well. So yesterday I had to upgrade my workspace to fit 75 clients because that's the next step from 50. And I'm really excited about that because I just feel like it's like opening it up for the people, which is great.
Love that.
So
Love that.
So a couple of questions. So one, I spoke to Janelle about this, but I'd love to hear your opinion as well, which is that I don't have access to a broadcast channel yet on Instagram because my account's only 3 months old. So I'm hoping to get that soon, but I've just gone sort of like all in on my niche in the last like month or so, which is essentially like women over 30, but specifically in their 30s who just want to like lift heavy shit and feel amazing about themselves. And I feel like there's so much opportunity right now for me to build a really awesome community, but I don't know where. So Janelle was like, oh, because, I get all my leads from Instagram. Maybe a Facebook group isn't the way to go. But like, what do you think? Or is there something else I can do that I'm not doing? Or
Let me put this together in my brain for a sec. So I want to think about communities that I would actually recommend. Because I personally wouldn't do a Discord channel because I don't do Discord. I've never played around in school, so I can't recommend school. I think Facebook and Instagram are closely linked. If somebody has an Instagram account, they're going to have a Facebook account, right? And so like the other option would be to do like a WhatsApp group chat, but can get annoying. You could potentially do a broadcast channel on Telegram where you're just talking to them and they can't reply. But then again, you have to send them off the platform. And I don't know if that's super useful because then you couldn't go live in the group. You couldn't post Zoom links, or you could post Zoom links, but you couldn't go live. In my opinion, I think you should keep it simple and do a Facebook group. That would be my argument.
just try it. Try it anyway.
Yeah. Like what's the worst that's going to happen? Worst is going to happen. You do it for 30 days. It's not valuable, but I want to take the lowest hanging fruit and like find the simplest possible solution to the problem that I have. So I would try a Facebook group for 30 days. And if it sucks and you hate it and you don't like it, then you can experiment with a different platform. That would be my opinion.
What do I call it?
So dude, I think like the women strong and sexy over 30.
Something like that. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Strong and sexy over 30 for her. Or she's strong and sexy over 30.
Yeah, I'm not sure if sexy is really like a word that resonates with. Yeah, but I'll sit on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then another question is, I've been loving your profile audits and I've been trying to apply that into my own bio. But my problem is that I've got a few brand collaborations and they require me to have like their link in my bio. So I'm really limited with characters.
What's your
It's
Instagram?
It's fitness unicorn. So fitness 2_ unicorn.
Oh, got it right away. All right. Maureen's crushing it. No big deal. Clean House Master Coach. So you have to put these in your bio?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they're sponsoring you, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's my thoughts can I just ask you a point blank direct question?
Yeah.
How much are you getting paid from these guys?
Not getting paid from Clean Health.
Okay.
Getting paid from Elite. I make a lot of commission from them and I get paid $200 a month, which isn't a lot. And not getting paid from Muscle Nation.
What do you get from Muscle Nation?
Just like commission as well.
Okay. And how much commission do you make?
About $200 a month.
Okay. Do you want my opinion?
Yeah.
My opinion is this fucking real estate in your bio is way too valuable to be owned by somebody else that isn't paying you. That's my perspective. That's what I think. You know, there's some opportunities that I would potentially fight for. Like as an example, like if Alpha, like if, and I'll tell you my whole thought process. Like if Alpha Elite reached out to me and they're like, we want to sponsor you and you need to put our name in your bio. I'd be like, cool. In return, I want to do content for you guys and I want to collab 4 times a month because now it's a win-win, right? Like you guys, if you guys want my fucking clout from my audience and people trusting me, like I want to go on your page. So my follow-up to this is, let's say you really like the sponsors that you're working with, then I would be like a fucking eager beaver and I'd go to Muscle Nation and be like, yo, I want to do some content for you guys and I want to collab with your page. If I create some high value content that is like entertaining, engaging, I'm currently going viral, would you guys want to collab? We can do a couple a month. And they say yes. Now you've got Muscle Nation's audience and your audience combining and you're going to get clients from that. Dude, 100% you can make content that's like aligned with that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if I were you, I would just, if they reached out, like, cause you have a contact here, right? If you're sponsored by them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So if you have a contact there, be like, what clothing line, like, do you guys want to promote? Because I can do some fire fucking reels and I've got like a ton of girls that would be interested and I'd love to promote. And I would love if you guys would like to collab with me. Cause look, they're collabing right now. Who are they collabing with?
Yeah.
This guy has fucking 1,600 followers. They collabed with him. Right. Yeah. So like, that's what you need to be thinking about is like, how do you create win-win scenarios? So Elite Subs Australia, let's see their reels.
Yeah. They're really good. They're like my family. So I think they would collab.
Dude, 100%. So like anybody that's buying supplements from these guys, and I'm assuming they're probably spending money on ads. They're spending money on paid traffic because if they have their Instagram engagement isn't the best. So when somebody like a company like this, like Elite Subs Australia has really bad engagement, and they don't have really bad engagement. I want to rephrase that. They have average engagement. And they've got a lot of followers. Typically it's because they have a high ad spend, which is good for you. Like same thing with Clean Health Australia. Like if you look at Clean Health Reels do decent. They're definitely getting a lot better in terms of like engagement, but they have a high follower count. And the reason they have a high follower count is they're spending a lot of money on ads. So here's where I'm going with this. I think if you reach out to Clean Health and you're like, hey, I know I'm a master coach. Oh, this is fucking snacks from Bay. Thank you. Bay brought me snacks. So I'd be like, hey, Clean Health, I know I'm a master coach for you guys. And I want to be more than just like I don't want to be just another master coach. I want to be one of the master coach that actually contributes and gives value. And I think I have a lot of value to offer. So what I would like to propose is I would like to create content and collab with your page a couple times a month. And, you know, I'll talk about my knowledge around, you know, whatever you guys would like me to talk about.
Yeah.
I'll make a video and I'll collab. You do that with Muscle Nation, you do that with Clean Health, and you do that with your supplement company. Now you've created a win-win scenario out of the relationships in your bio.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, Clean Health are really good. Like the agreement in itself is just collab posts anyway. So it's really only Muscle Nation actually that I would probably need to tackle on that front. But that's really helpful. And then what about like, you know how after your name, so currently mine just says online coach, which should I change that? But I like, what should I change that to? If so.
If I were to change that, online coach for women is what I would say.
Yeah, okay. Because then I have one more follow-up question, which is like, I do coach some guys just because, you know, I don't say no to guys because I actually enjoy coaching guys, but I just target, you know, I just only speak to the women. But one of my guys recently has made like really good progress. And I was like, I really want to share a post about him, but then am I confusing my audience? I was going to frame it and be like, I often get asked if I coach guys as well. And even though I'm always talking to you girls, I do have some really incredible male clients, and he is one absolutely killing it. Do you think that's okay?
100%. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
And I will let you know that if your audience size continues to grow and you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get more guys.
Yeah.
And I think that like keep speaking to your women because that's what's growing your audience. But if you have guys reaching out 100%, now that I'm talking out loud, I might not change it to online coach. Like, what's your percentage of males to females in your program?
7 in my program.
Yeah.
Probably about 80% female, 20% male.
Okay. So I might add like a woman here as an emoji. So
Okay.
that, you know what I mean? That like says it without actually saying it. I mean, I have women on
Yeah.
the lifting on themselves. But overall, I think it looks really clean. I think it's like it stands out. Like when if you were to comment on somebody's photo, you got a fucking pink background, you're wearing a pink outfit, you got purple hair, you stand out.
Love it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Cool. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Hope you have the best day ever. Thanks for all the love on my YouTube. That was very kind of you. I remember that comment. I was like, that was a fucking great comment. That's
It was
awesome.
deserved. It was so good. It was so fire. Loved
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate that. Yo, fucking Jason Kane. What's up, brother? You're looking tropical. Where are you?
I'm just at an apartment hotel or an apartment pool right now. Just get some sun while I'm doing it.
Dope. I love that.
Done. So you answered a good amount of my questions. One of the things that I'm really trying to work on right now is getting more applications. Like I'm used to a lot of applications on a daily, weekly basis, but right now it's slowed down to the point where I'm like, last month I think I got 8. Last month, this month so far, I mean, this month is almost over and I'm at like 7.
Okay.
I'm getting some traction. I just got one. I'm not very good. I haven't been very good at sharing my story. I just got one that did really good. And I talked about the fact that I've had some allergic reaction. And that one did good. I don't know if that's something I should build off of. But yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not getting as many applications as I would like. I'm closing about 50%.
Okay. Do you mind if I do like a little, just go through some of your content?
Let's do it.
Okay. So first things first, before I go into content, whenever somebody comes to me struggling with applications, the first thing we look at is content. Learning a client wins, smart guy. Did you post that because you knew I was fucking gonna look at your shit?
No, I had the timer on.
Okay. Like this fucking guy, dude. Because I'm like, I see that 34 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But like, bro, like you need to like be obnoxious with it. Like if you go to my Instagram story, I'm obnoxious with it. And being obnoxious with it is what pushes people over the edge. Because it's not just, you don't just have one win. Like look at this. I'm obnoxious, bro. I'm like, win. You know what I mean? Like you got to be obnoxious, bro. Like I'm like, you want to get obnoxious results, you got to be fucking obnoxious. So first things first is like more. All right. That would be the first thing I would say. Second thing, let's go. I actually want to look at your content itself.
The workout, and this is not how you do it. Go ahead. If your other leg's hurting like that, all that means is you're putting too much pressure on it. Because it's to do the workout, and this is not how you do it. Go ahead. If your other leg's hurting like that, all that means is you're putting too much pressure on it. Because it's right here, right? That hurts. Because this is going to work. Like, that's supposed to work. If it hurts.
You just have a static camera?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come on. I explained how to do the workout, and this is not how you do it.
This ain't Texas.
Even better if you absolutely hate training. You want that waist to look snatched and all the working out in the world ain't getting rid of your back fat? I want you to do this shit, but do it fucking right. Dumbbell rows. We're gonna.
Well, that was a good reel. I like that a lot.
You want that waist to look snatched.
So if I had your business, Jason, I would be aiming for the 3, like this is like what you're aiming for. Like 4,000 views that is like talking to your avatar is what you're aiming for. Like this is not what you're aiming for. You don't want to fucking go viral for, your allergic reactions because people are going to follow you because they're like, yo, can I see your fucking face? Like, that's not what you want to go viral for. Right.
Yeah.
So like, it's good to go viral once for that. That's fine. Whatever. Cause then you're jacked at the end of it, but that's not a content strategy you want to lean into. So absolutely not. If I had your business, I would be figuring out I would be trying to get the content where I'm speaking directly to my avatar to be getting over 5,000.
You want that waist to look snatched and all the work. If you scroll down, I've been kind of leaning into this one a little bit more, like right there.
Which one?
Right there. That one right there. And it's been working. But like you're losing weight, but you're also losing your shape. You look terrible.
Whoa, if you're losing weight, but you're also losing your shape. Is that a hook you've used again?
Yeah. Ladies, if you're serious about getting a snatch waist, this is the most underrated workouts to help you do that.
Dude, you've got some fucking good content. I think you're onto something. Give me one sec.
Ladies, if you want to get that hourglass shape, one of the most underrated workouts to work.
So I think the way that you said this, I just want to scroll through and see if you said this again.
You're losing weight, but you're also losing your shape.
Ladies, if you're serious about getting, welcome. If you want that hourglass figure and you're not hitting your side, there's no dumb questions. You can't call yourself. You want that waist to look snatched. You don't have this workout to hit your. Your glutes ain't growing because you're probably doing shit like this. This ain't making your waist snatch. In fact, it ain't even hitting your abs.
Which one is that? Where's that?
That one got a decent amount right there. Up,
Where?
up, right there to the right, all the way to the right. Boom.
Okay. Okay. You want to know why this one performed better?
Talk to me.
Want to know why this one performed better? I'm going to play the video and then I'm going to tell you.
Okay. This ain't making your waist snatch. In fact, it ain't even hitting your abs. You want that waist to look snatched. You don't have this workout.
So what's the difference between the videos?
This ain't making your waist snatch. In fact, you want that waist to look snatched. You don't have this.
What's the difference?
Got you. I'm telling them what not to do. At the
Ding.
start.
Ding, ding, ding,
Okay.
ding, ding.
Your glutes ain't growing because you probably do.
Get it? Who's calling me?
Yep. What not to do. The
What
mistake.
not to do.
Ladies, if you're serious about getting a snatch waist,
So this is an exception. So like if you look at the theme, I look at the trend. The trend is
You're losing weight, but you're also losing your shape.
boom. That's the trend. You're telling them what not to do. It's like it's a very dude. It's this. It's this. I also dude. I learn this lesson all the time. I fucking do this all the time. This is how do you make money with your Instagram stories? How do you make money with your Instagram stories? Which is a fucking great video and it's very thorough. But that video would have performed better if I would have said something like, "You're not making money with your Instagram stories because you're doing it like a dumbass. Here's how to make money from your Instagram stories." So like telling them what they're doing wrong.
Okay.
You're not even using your fucking Instagram stories, which is why you're not making money. Steal the strategy. Would have done better. Like
That makes sense.
what not to do instead of what to do. Like as an example, listen to the hook of this video.
Editing videos sucks ass. It's boring.
Right?
If talking on video is awkward for
First 3 seconds.
Brian, so thanks for
You got to tell them what they're doing wrong and then tell them what to do right. Small shift. Small shift starts bringing more people to your page. Do you work
Okay.
with primarily women?
Primarily, yeah.
Have you done content mastery?
No.
Get your fucking ass in there, bro.
Okay.
Because that stuff in content mastery will teach you everything I'm going over right now. Like I'm obviously, no matter what, I'm always going to help you. But like, bro, you do content mastery and you like refreshing up on your skill set. Me and Cole just put that together like a couple months ago. It's fucking good.
Okay.
Last thing I'll say is out of all of your client base, how many of them are men and women? Like what's the percentage?
It's like 93 women.
93
7%
women.
men.
And how many men?
I have 2 men right now.
So yeah, this is like online coach fitness / mindset. That's fucking should not be there. It looks lame as shit. Why is that there? Fitness coach, San Antonio, Texas. Are you trying to get in-person clients?
No.
And why does San Antonio, Texas make sense? Like why does that matter?
I mean, I've gotten 1 lead from it, but
One?
yeah,
How many fucking clients do you have?
we're at 30.
Okay, so you have 1, but that was a lead, not even a sale. Take that
Yeah, it
out.
wasn't.
Like tell me who the fuck you're for. Like you ain't getting no applications because you ain't telling me who you're for. And then a client goes to Marine's page and it's like the fitness coach for women over 30 that are trying to get strong. They're like, yep, going with her over you because you haven't made it clear that I'm who you're for.
Okay, so keep that line and then just get rid of the top 2, which
Yeah.
is the San Antonio and the online coach fitness and mindset.
Yeah, I would, if I had your business, I would be making this like your Jason Kane, and then it would be like women's fitness expert or something like that. Or the hourglass shape coach. Fucking boom. Jason Kane, the hourglass shape coach, and then help 1,000+ women lose 10 to 30 pounds, build muscle, and not tone up and build an hourglass shape in 60 to 90 days. DM hourglass to be next. DM elevate is like, what is elevate about? Elevate's for you. It's not for your audience, right?
Makes sense.
It's not for you. It's like, you got to give them words that like, I'm not going to come to your page and resonate with the word fucking elevate. I resonate with elevate. I'm going to resonate with hourglass because that's the word you're using. DM snatch waist for info. Is that helpful?
No, that makes a lot of sense. I agree on on everything you're saying.
Micro shifts, bro. It's like, this is the thing. When you're successful, Jason, you've been in the $1 Million Mastermind. You're now in the 10K Mastermind. You left the program for a while and then you came back because we're the fucking goats. You're already good, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, it's micro shifts at this point. So just make those micro shifts. You're going to notice a small uptake. Keep that small uptake up for the next 4 weeks. Your content is all going to be at that 5 to 10 to 20,000 view range. Do content mastery. It's going to get better. Your applications will start to get more. The reason that your applications went down, Jason, is your content strategy hasn't evolved with the algorithm. Algorithm's different now, right? And so what you were posting a year and a half ago to go viral as fuck, because I know you went super, super viral, that ain't working anymore. And so unless you adapt to the algorithm and unless you learn and be a student and get back in there and study, you're going to get left behind. And so you need to be learning what the algorithm's doing right now and doing what the algorithm's doing so that you can start to go viral. Last thing I'm just going to say, and I think this is really important because I want you to be inspired. Harry was in the 10K. Who here remembers Harry? Say I do in the chat. If you remember Harry, he was in the 10K Mastermind. He only has 309 posts on Instagram. All right. 3 months ago, when he did content mastery, he had 600 followers. If you look at his reels now, like 73K, 21K, 133K, 842K, 145K, 26K, 22K, 17K, 85K, 18K. It's like once you learn the formula, bro, you can just duplicate it over and over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think I definitely need to freshen up on it. I'm almost there. I can feel it because I'm getting certain things clicking consistently. But okay, appreciate that.
Is that helpful?
Yeah, that helps a lot.
But good to see you, bro.
You too.
Peace. Mr. Brett Carrington, what's up, brother?
What's up, bro? How are you, man?
Coming at me from early morning Australia. How can I serve you, brother?
Good, bro. Bro, just wanted to probably start off with a few wins. So signed 4 people last week, which was epic. Started my 6-week challenge on Monday, so I had 11 people in that, so that's all paid in full, which
Nice.
is pretty good. And big thing I think was with Janelle is just trying to create that community.
Yep.
And I think Maureen was talking about it. Like I used to try to encourage people to do it, but once I found I led by example, I shared stuff, I instigated things. That's where I started getting a little bit more traction in Facebook anyway, because Facebook's not very big for me at all, but it's more so to nurture those current clients, which I found.
Cool. Love that.
As well, bro. I guess the other thing that I kind of want to look at, probably like the last 2 weeks or so through my Instagram, I probably had the biggest kind of views I've had in, I don't know, probably ever, just about, like consistently. And when we spoke last time, we were trying to not be just a recipe guy. So I've started including some, my training videos and trying to be a little bit more creative with that. And I'm enjoying it because I'm getting a lot of good feedback from people. Like those views are only about 4K, maybe 4 to 5K. Comparative to like some of my recipe ones recently or nutrition ones. I'm not sure if you would be able to just have a quick little audit of my page because
that's why you're paying me. Brett
Carrington
coaching. Got it. Yep. Let's see. So do you mind if I just scroll through for a little bit?
Yeah, go for it, bro. Fucking
let me know if you guys can hear the sound. Good. Okay, so I'm not going to give these feedback because you already know what to do with these. So I'm just going to go scroll through these.
Yeah.
See, that hook took way too long.
Okay.
If at the top of the video you're like, if it says stop doing this right here, that video performs better right here.
Yeah. Okay.
If you look at all my content, every fucking
How do you make money with your Instagram?
Every first couple of videos.
Yeah. Okay.
I always explain
Editing video.
Because
Here's a
I want this to hit your fucking newsfeed and you to know if you should watch it or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So like another example would be like this is causing shoulder injuries with a big X.
Yeah.
Now people watch that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not watching
this
that.
is just a collaboration one, yeah.
Well, I ain't watching that. That's a thirst trap. That's where you get fucking audit, all right? You audit that shit. Right. That's better. I like that.
Yeah.
That also fucking proves my point. These videos perform better. I think you make this video better by like having I'll show you. This is what I would do if I had if I was doing your content strat. Is I'd soda pressing while dumbbell pressing, soda pinching while dumbbell pressing, and then I'd have a big red X on the screen. So people don't do that. And then when he comes on the screen, he's like, dude, and then he goes like this and like check mark. And then it comes back to the guy and it's like big red X, and then it comes to you and you're like check mark. So like make it very clear what's right and what's wrong. Also, center yourself in the frame. That would be another piece of advice I give you. Is like center yourself in the frame. Let's go here.
Do you like this? Like if you
Yes. Okay, so I want you to experiment with this video because I think this could go fucking turbo viral. I want you to do another version of that where homie with 913 calories, have a pillow under his stomach. Okay. Have a pillow under his stomach and then under your shirt. And then I would be showing the food in the video and I would have the macros on the screen. So like on the screen and then show the food so like people can see the food and then have both versions of you still in the fucking kitchen and I have the other
Yeah.
guy fucking diced in a tank top and looking at the other guy and be like, dude, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, right.
I think that video has the potential to go turbo. Do you follow Trent Harrison on Instagram?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think you recommended him, and I've kind of I got a few little ideas of him.
Yeah. So this is like the kind of idea. Macros are on screen, but I like your variation of it. I think you should put the macros on the screen though, because I think that like calories are good, but like put the macros on there. That'll make it more. That'll make it give it more substance.
So again, just doing the green and the red cross and the tick and stuff like that, just to make it a bit more engaging.
Yeah, I like that. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why aren't you talking to the fucking camera?
I think I'm just trying to make it like a little bit more quicker and like so people don't actually have to listen; they can kind of just watch it. But
what do you mean? Add fucking captions.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to make it quicker, this is definitely not quick. This is fucking slow. That is a fucking slow video. If you want to make it quicker, this is Conan is still in the 10K Mastermind. He went fucking viral as shit. This is quicker. I'll show you quicker. 1 sec, sorry.
Just add antagonist supersets into your workout.
What's that?
It's an intensity technique that will cut your workout in half.
Wow, how does that work?
Just pick 2 opposing muscle groups and train them back to back.
Can you give me an example?
Sure thing. So you can start by doing bicep curls and immediately.
That's fast, right?
Yeah.
Yours is slow. So if your goal is to get people through the fucking video, then you ain't doing the good job of that. And so number one, if you want to make it faster, make it faster. Number two, I want you to talk to the fucking camera in some of these videos.
Yeah.
Like just like doing it. And then you're like, second you walks in, you're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? What is that?
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I'm doing shoulder press. And you're like, bro, that's not how you do it. Try this.
Yeah, okay. I think as well, like I'm not necessarily trying to be lazy, but I'm just trying to push out as much content as possible at the moment. I found that was probably, obviously a little bit less scripting. I can kind of just go through it quick, but yeah, I could see more work, more results.
I think you could come up with a framework for your videos, bro. So like, I think like, and have you done Content Mastery yet?
Nah, bro, I don't know how do I access it?
What the fuck? That's funny. That's all right. You just tattled on yourself. I forgive you. Mastermind portal. Okay, I'm sending it in the chat. So anybody that doesn't have access to the portal, that doesn't want to tap, this is the registration link and the login portal for the 10K Mastermind. It is in the chat. Got it. Coach Maddie, got you. So save that in your notes. And then dude, in Content Mastery, I'll give you templates so you don't have to do all the thinking with all the scripting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, bro.
Rock and roll.
Thanks for the help, bro. I'm fucking gonna go employ that.
You're welcome, bro. I see you. Keep it up.
Thanks so much.
What's up, Maddie J?
What up? Yo, so that's what I'm trying to get in the Content Mastery. I was going through the modules. I exited out. I'm trying to log back in, but I guess with my password, I don't know what happened with my password. So is there a way I can reset it faster?
I'm gonna send you a message on Facebook, Maddie.
Perfect, because I lost the last yeah, you know what I mean. You're answering all the questions. If you want to destroy my content,
Maddie,
I'm down for that.
Maddie, what's your Instagram again, Maddie?
Coach Maddie J.
Coach Maddie J. Okay, cool. Yo, can we get this man login info? I will get you login info. Send me your email on Instagram, please. And then send me that message on Instagram. And then I'll get my team to do that because I have no fucking clue how to do that. Or you could do a cheat code and you could just copy and paste these links. You might have to create a new account with a new email address, but this would be a faster way to get in if you wanted to get immediate access.
Okay, I got it.
And then I will look at you.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be great.
Coach Maddie J.
It's just getting better.
Feel this tip, transform your chest.
Super fucking dark.
I got 5 there. My goal.
Bring a ring light to the gym, bro.
Okay. Big stuff. Thank God for Snap Kitchen. Come to find out, the majority of their meals are actually seed oil free. And I'm actually going to show you all the label here. This is the Greek Burger Bowl. It's about $490.
Are you affiliated with them?
No.
So they don't make money from you and you're just you're putting them on like that?
I guess I was, yeah.
You're a nice fucking guy, but like everything on your Instagram has to have purpose, right? Like you've got, you're jacked to shit. People don't want to follow you because, you eat this. They want to follow you because they want your secret sauce. So I wouldn't be promoting another business. I would be giving them your secret sauce.
Word.
Can I be direct?
Yeah.
Lighting is fucking trash. When I see your profile picture, Maddie, I'm like, this guy's a fucking G. Like this content's going to be fire. When I come to your page, I'm like, what the fuck? That's not what your profile picture promised me. Where's that fucking guy, dude? Give me that guy. Give me that fucking guy. So the guy that's in your profile picture needs to be in your fucking content. End of story. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. Perfect.
That's it, bro. That's fucking it. That's it.
Thank you.
Change the fucking lighting and I guarantee you all of your videos perform better. I fucking promise.
Excellent. All right. I'll fix that.
Bro. I got you. I'll talk to you soon, G.
Yeah.
Kayla Williams, last and definitely not least. What up?
Hello. I just wanted somebody to please review my reel since we're all doing content audits in here, because I have had one reel go, like for me, semi-viral because I ended up with 500 followers from it. So I just wanted confirmation on whether to obviously keep doing that content, but more so, yeah, I wanted, it is Coach Kayla Williams. So it was in the grocery store and it was like the first 3 seconds of me just being like silly. So I'm just wondering whether, obviously it's more my personality that's
Lift
causing
like
it
a girl, she
lift like a
reckons.
girl. Lift like a girl.
Does anyone else do this where they just quickly check things in MyFitnessPal doing their grocery shopping? Guys, actually 15 grams of fat for these turkey mince. So we're actually going to go to Coles to get our turkey mince and bring that down to 5 grams because that's too much fat for us. We're not taking.
I'm going to give you guys all a life hack, and that is that videos in the grocery store I see consistently going viral. Like, it's a pretty consistent thing. Like, what to eat here versus here, like what to do here versus here, like is a very consistent thing.
Lift like a girl, she reckons. Like a girl.
Again, I think the reason this reel did well is because of your personality. I would lean into do like another fucking grocery store video.
It was the sauce one. The sauce one did better.
This is.
Come on, give us a.
Okay. I rest my fucking case. What do you mean?
If
1,
I just started
2.
saying things to pilot to see if it was that working.
You just started what? Sorry?
I started just adding that little snippet into the first 3 seconds of each of the calorie comparisons.
Actually getting a good pump.
But that one taken off. That one hasn't.
Yeah, I think you've got the wrong idea. I think you think the video is going viral because of the hook. I know the video is going viral because you're in the grocery store.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So now that you know that's the format, because it just looks relatable, right? That's the form. So like be in the fucking be in a certain aisle and be like, you guys need to avoid this aisle. This is the worst aisle to be in if you want to have abs. Okay. So we need to get out of here and come with me and take them to a different area.
Yeah. It was actually the sauce one that did the best. So it's a little bit further down. It was the Dijon up. It says sauce comparison.
Give us a
Lift like a girl. The lowest calorie sauce that you will actually find, 16 calories, 20 mil, only at Aldi.
So I want you to figure out all the fucking hacks you have in that little brain of yours for food. And I want you to take those hacks to the grocery store and tell fucking your audience.
All right, perfect.
Cool?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, done.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, last and not least, I'm gonna take you, Nick, because I don't want to leave somebody hanging. What's up, brother? You have to turn your camera on though. That's a rule. Oh, Nick Conway. I didn't know what Nick that was because your fucking camera was off. What's up, bro? You're muted.
Oh, I'm here. All right, no, dude, I'm at work, so that's why my camera's off. But
what up?
No, I just popped in since you're checking content, I don't know, dude. If you check mine out, tell me where I suck, where I can improve. Obviously, I'm still new to this game, trying to get better.
Yep.
So like I found that I'm consistently getting a little more more views and some more engagement, and then I'll look at the saves and that's picking up a little bit. But obviously I need I got some work to do for sure.
Okay. So I have a new rule. I'm gonna check your content, but I have a new rule. All right. So everybody remember this. Okay. So when I affirm this rule, that everybody does it. I will look at your content if you have completed content mastery after I do this. Because if you haven't,
I already saved it. Yeah,
I know. You just joined. You just joined fucking today. So I'm gonna give you content on it because I deliver what the fuck I promise. But I will do your content if you've done content mastery, because then I know that you know the foundations. Otherwise, I'm just fucking repeating myself because I already did this work. Cool. If you're doing content mastery and you're fucking experimenting, I will definitely give you feedback.
Already save the link.
All right, bet. Average view volume is very good. So the first thing I look at when I do content audits, you guys, is average view volume. My definition of average view volume is what are the average amount of views your videos get. I would say on average, Nick, the average amount of views your videos get are between 1,500 to 2K. I would say anything over 2,500 is one that I'd want to take a look at. I'm going to scroll through all your content and then I'm going to look at the outliers.
So you want a hack for looking jacked. The quickest way to...
So you're fucking hiding your six pack, and that's the most important part of the video. So you need to, the filming is great, but if I were you, Nick, I would put enough space above your head where you could put the fucking title above your head and you could show off your fucking physique. That by itself will make your videos perform better because people can see that you're actually jacked.
You want to build muscle in your 40s? Well, stop maxing out. Not only is it the wrong rep range for building muscle, but there's a high probability of injury.
Dude, you're doing great with your content.
You want to build muscle in your 40s?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because number one, you're changing scenes, right? You're changing scenes. I bet my fucking life you added a slow zoom to this fucking video. Am I right or wrong?
I ordered a
You
what?
want to build muscle in your 40s.
A slow zoom.
Yeah. I think I had a slow zoom or a tracking shot in there.
Yeah, so
I
like
fuck with that a lot.
maybe slow down a little bit on the slow zoom. It's almost a little bit too dramatic.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to build muscle
But like it's engaging though. It's great. If you keep
in
watching.
your 40s. Well, stop maxing out. Not only is it the wrong rep range for building muscle, but there's a high.
This is great content, bro. Like this is like,
Thank you.
this is like getting close to fucking, like there's going to be a video that pops soon.
High probability of injury. Instead, working at.
Cut out that. So like notice how there was a lag in that second there.
You want to build muscle in your 40s.
So it's not as much effect.
Well, stop maxing out. Not only is it the wrong rep range for building muscle, but
Cut that lag out. Do you hear that lag? That last like point microsecond, you want the fucking video to be like,
So it just, yep.
There's a high
Transition
probability of
quicker.
injury.
right here too.
Instead,
You hear that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
You see that?
working at 8 to 12 rep range, with 8 being the minimum, and 12.
You see that? Dude,
Yeah.
those micro shifts make the difference between your video popping or not.
All
Because
right.
it's like as soon as the video viewer's bored, gone. As soon as
Oh.
they're bored, gone. And as soon as they're gone, your watch time goes down. And if your watch time goes down and they don't watch a whole video, then Instagram learns that this isn't a video that people aren't consuming, so it's not going to show it. But if your video keeps people the whole fucking time, bam, changing scenes, but like value, it's really fast cuts. Like, bro, you're onto something. Keep going.
How long should I work out to get shredded?
Yeah, your fucking content's great, bro. I promise you, Nick, in the next 6 months, you're gonna go viral, and when you do, you're gonna be like, fuck, that's awesome. Because it's like you've got the physique, you've got the mindset, you've got the content.
A lot of people are under the idea that you need to work out 7 days a week, 2 hours
This
per
is
day,
just
and your
like
diet.
me just talking. But I got a lot of feed on Facebook, like normal people engagement on that one, but Instagram did not.
Yeah. So whenever I have
Just
an
a
Instagram
connection
video
post.
that does like,
This is kind of like
no
a
more of that
garbage
shit.
one.
No more of
yeah,
that
was
shit.
la-
No
that's
more of that
lazy
shit. It's
Lazy
super
post.
lazy shit. We don't do that.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm not-
notice.
Avoid this mistake if you want to see.
Okay, so this one I had somebody.
Notice with the high edits don't do as well. If you
Yeah,
notice my
that's why I
Instagram
stopped with
newsfeed,
that.
look at my fucking newsfeed. How many high edits do I have?
Yeah,
Zero.
I picked that up from you watching your stuff, honestly.
It was popping. Like my high edits were popping. It was the only thing that I was doing, but then they stopped popping. So I stopped doing them. Right. So you got to pay attention to what's working, bro. If I look at your account, what's working right now is the simple edits. You're onto something, bro. I'm telling you, your content is on an upswing. Keep fucking going and do content mastery.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're on an upswing.
It doesn't look like I hate my life. I'm an old man that hates his life. He's miserable.
Yeah. So just for full context, you guys, my boy Nick here had a previous coach that he didn't sign a client for 6 months. And his business coach told him it's because he looks like a sad old man. And then he fucking DM'd me and he was telling me that. He's like, yeah, it's probably my fault. I look like a sad old man. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'm like, what are you talking about? So the first call that me and Nick got on, I gave him some free advice. I was like, go do this. Okay. Do these couple things and come back to me and let me know how it goes. And like a couple days later, I think you got a couple leads or something like that.
Yeah. Right out of the gate.
Yeah. Right out of the gate, a couple leads. And I was like, bro, there's more where that came from. And here we are. And you made, how much money have you made in the first 70 days?
It's 45 days, like 12K.
12K in 45 days. And now he's in the fucking 10K mastermind.
Let's go, man.
Let's go, brother. You're on the right track. Keep going. I see
All
you.
right, I appreciate it, man. As always, I'll do the mastery and get it done. And then
My guy.
I'm at you.
My guy.
brother. Thank you.
Cool. All right, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to today's call. I appreciate you guys. If I was a little bit lower energy today, I apologize. I've been up since fucking midnight. So I've been up for like 13 hours straight already. So love y'all. Hope you guys have the best day of your guys' entire life. I'll see you guys in the community. One more thing. If you got value from this call and you're getting value from my coaching program, it really means the world to me if you engage in the community because I read everything you guys fucking do. So as you're winning, tell me. All right. I want to fucking know. I want to celebrate with you guys. So keep me updated. All right. Peace and love, guys. Have the best day, everyone. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at @TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.